Good morning.
Good
Hi,
morning.
Jubel. Good morning. Hi. Hey, Jeff. How are you doing? Good morning. All right. Good morning, Mom. Good morning, Vicky. Aloha kakahiaka to Casey and Wayne, and buenos dias de Chapala, as Casey is in Chapala, Mexico right now, as part of the Convention of the Americas being held in Chapala, right near Guadalajara. So Casey Wilson is there joining us from there. So it's great to have her joining us from there. And it's great to see all of you here in person in the sanctuary. So good morning. There we go. That's better. All right. I just had to warm up a little bit. Good morning. I am Reverend Jeffrey Ryan. It is my honor and my pleasure to serve this beloved community, Riverside Center for Spiritual Living, where
Love lives here.
Love lives here. Yes, great. It's wonderful to see all of you this morning. So it is the month of August. It is August 1st. Woohoo! Already August 1st. I don't know where this year goes, but it's already August 1st. And so it is the first Sunday. So if you are celebrating a birthday this month, we invite you to stand or let us know online so that we can honor you. Yay. Here's another one. Here's another one. All right. Jubel has a little song she's going to share with you here.
Okay. Happy birthday to you, right?
Yep.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to both of you. Happy birthday to you.
Yay. All right. Fantastic. And is anybody having an anniversary this month? Anniversaries this month, aside from Ed and myself?
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So Ed, in 2 weeks, on Sunday the 15th, we celebrate 6 years as a wedded couple. So yay. So happy anniversary, my love. We'll see you in a couple weeks. But, so seeing you now, sitting in the back holding the high watch for us today. All right. So before we go any further, let us do this. Come on. We've been having computer. Come on, computer. You can do it. There we go. All right. Here we go. All right. So let's gather together. We here at Riverside Center for Spiritual Living acknowledge that we gather on the ancestral lands of the Kauai, the Gabrielino Tongva, Kizh, and Luiseno peoples. And we commit to live in right relations, to love our neighbors, to seek justice and loving kindness, and to walk humbly upon this land. We recognize our oneness so that we may decolonize our minds and set each other free from the pain of racism and violence, to live better as God intended in harmony with nature and with one another. For those of you joining us online this morning, it's great to see all of you here. There's Amber. She's just popped in as well. Good to see you this morning, Amber, as well. As you're joining us online, go ahead and check in on Facebook. And those of you sitting here in the room, go ahead and check in on Facebook. Let people know where you are at and say hello and all that good kind of fun stuff this morning. All right. So, are you ready to sing? You ready to dance? All right. So let's go ahead and come on up. Let's sing. Let's dance a little bit. Welcome to the temple. Welcome to the sanctuary. Here we go.
Welcome to the temple, welcome to the sanctuary. You don't have to worry, just come on in. Welcome to the presence, welcome to the family. You don't have to hesitate, just come on in and sit down. I saw you peeking through the window, I let you wonder just what's going on. So quit your sneaking around, this is where you belong. So open up the doors now. Welcome to the temple, welcome to the sanctuary. You don't have to worry, just come on in. Welcome to the presence, welcome to the family. You don't have to hesitate, just come on in and sit down.
You notice all the love around you, and did you hear all the voices raised this song? I hope you get yourself dancing and singing along. So let your body move now. Welcome to the temple, welcome to the sanctuary. You don't have to worry, just come on in. Welcome to the presence, welcome to the family. You don't have to hesitate, just come on in and sit down.
yourself down. Yay! Yay, tambourine. Sorry.
Good morning. I am Neil Hayner, one of your licensed spiritual practitioners here at the Riverside Center for Spiritual Living and Ministerial Intern Extraordinaire. Practitioner Shawnee and I will be available after service for a brief moment of prayer in the prayer room located in the lobby. Please don't leave here this morning with anything on your heart. We would love to pray with you and absolutely know that prayer works. Please join me in the consciousness of prayer. And so as we settle into this moment, we enter into the atmosphere of God, the atmosphere of peace, light, and love, knowing that that presence which is God, that presence which is love, that presence which is divine and perfect intelligence, perfect order, perfect balance, it is all right here simply because that is the nature of the universe. God is all that there is. And so I know that that presence is surrounding us, that we are embedded in that peace, in that light, in that love. In fact, it is who and what we are here this moment and in every moment. I know that God is present here this morning because each one of us is present. And so knowing that that is true, I claim and I know that there is a gift for each one of us here this morning. It might be a gift of light, a gift of peace, a gift of love, a word, a song. I know that there is that divine spark that is present for each one of us here this morning. And so I claim it, and I invite you to claim it this morning too, knowing that you are in your right and perfect place, knowing that Reverend Jeffrey is a clear and present channel for good, for God, for love, for light to show up this morning. I know that there is a gift in his message for me this morning, and I know there is a gift in this message for you this morning. I know that this service is unfolding under the divine guidance, the divine inspiration of Spirit. And so I call it good, and I claim all that is mine to claim this morning, and I declare it to be so, and so it is.
Thank you. Beautiful. So just stay in this moment and just stay in the silence for just a moment. Breathing that in. The truth of that statement. I am remembering who I am. And breathing that in, staying in this space, allow it to repeat another moment or two. I am remembering who I am. I am remembering who I am. And in this space, of remembering, I invite us to say our focus statement together. We embolden people to live their highest potential through the transformative power of love. I am remembering who I am. I am remembering who I am. And a nice deep breath in. Hello, beloveds. Good to see all of you. Good to see Susan and John and Lupe Marie and Victoria Samuel and Pat and Maria Sneed and all these wonderful beloveds joining us this morning online as well as here in person. So I do want to remind everyone that starting this past Wednesday on July 28th, Riverside County has come into alignment with the state as well as with the CDC's, or the CDC, there's only one of them, the CDC guidelines recommending face masks, face coverings for all people, regardless of vaccination, while indoors. And so here at Riverside Center for Spiritual Living, you'll see as I'm on the platform, or Neil's on the platform, or whoever a practitioner is, or Jubel, or our musicians are on the platform, we are unmasked, but we ask everybody else to make sure that you are please masked. And when we're not on the platform, you will also see us masked as well. So this is in alignment with the state and so we continue to evolve, we continue to grow, we continue to be flexible, we continue to adapt. Yes? Thank you. All right. So here at Centers for Spiritual Living Worldwide, this year we are working with a theme of timeless wisdom, evolutionary vision. And this month, the month of April, the month, so yeah, that's so next year or so like last year. In the month of August, we are working with the theme, a pause for guidance. Clearly, it's time to pause for guidance. So we are working with the theme of a pause for guidance. So last year, when the Global Themes team and I were working on, when we were visioning for the themes for the 2021 year, and when we were planning them and everything, when we were doing that, and as it has been for the past 3 years that I've been on this particular team and leading this team for Centers for Spiritual Living Worldwide, we had no idea what it would look like in August of 2021, last summer, when we were visioning and catching the high idea for the themes for this year. We had no idea what that may or may not look like. Good morning, Christine. Great to see you. We had no idea what that would look like, right? But Spirit did. And Spirit guided us to choose the theme for this month of pause, take a pause for guidance. A pause for guidance. You see, the theme overall, there was this underlying sense of that we're all on this collective journey, that we're on this journey of unfoldment that is forever spiraling upwards. And this was part of the vision last year, that's forever spiraling upwards. And as we come back around the spiral, we like raise up just a little bit, and then we kind of circle back around, and then, we see things from another perspective. And so it was, as we were looking at this journey, if you will, we were seeing this month as like taking a pause here. If you're taking a road trip, right? Like the kind that Denise and Earl have been on, that you might want to, like, at some point, take a rest. Pull off to the side at a rest stop. If you're on a road trip, you want to pull off to the side and, take a little rest stop there. Maybe get a little refreshment, a little recalibration, kind of see where you're at, see where you've been, where you might be headed next. And maybe even, I don't know, ask somebody for directions, right? And so we were looking at that as kind of the metaphor for this month. And here we are in August of 2021. And we've been on a journey, yes, for the past 18 months or so, 17 or 18 months. We've been on this journey of unfoldment. We've been on this crazy ride that feels like the Mad Hatter some days, right? But we've been on this journey, and just this week, as I just mentioned, we're wearing masks again inside. And so we're once again finding ourselves in a different place, in a different position, in a different time, in a different way, and having to navigate something new again that feels old, but yet it's new, right? That's why we talked about when we opened here at Riverside that we were opening anew. We weren't going back to an old way of doing things, because the old way is old and the old way is in the past. One of the things about this whole time frame is that there has been an opportunity, and there continues to be an opportunity to let go of those things that no longer serve us, to let go of those things that perhaps should have been let go of a long time ago, and also to begin embracing new ways of being together, new innovative ideas of what community might look like, new innovative ideas of the way we interact with one another. So we have had technological advances. We've had all kinds of creativity in how we come together in community, whether it be in a community setting like the one that we're in with a religious organization, or whether it be school or work or what have you, or connecting with friends and family and playing Yahtzee on Zoom or what have you, right? That there's been all these different ways. And so in many ways, the globe feels much more connected than it did before. At the same time, it doesn't feel as connected as it did before. And so we have this opportunity to continue to learn. We have this opportunity to continue to grow. We have this opportunity to reassess what our values are, reassess what our priorities are, reassess how we're going to show up in the world, reassess what's ours to do, and to really turn within and to go inward and listen deeply. That we have the opportunity here once again in August to take a month, to pause for guidance, to listen and to make ourselves available to what Spirit would have us know, to what the universe would share with us, to what is wanting to unfold through us and as us. This past year, I would say, I don't know about you, but it's felt very uncertain. There's been a lot of uncertainty, yes? Yeah. There's been a lot of uncertainty, and what we're kind of looking for, what I noticed that we're kind of experiencing and looking for, is we're looking for some stability. We're looking for something concrete. We're looking for, oh God, please just make a decision and stick with it, right? Can we please just agree on something and do it, right? And there's this uncertainty that has been carrying with us, and as we can't, our personalities that want to control things, that want to control our lives, that are looking for that stability, they're searching for that stability, we're having a hard time finding it. We're having to be in response or, even in reaction to this little bug, right? And what we're looking for is some sort of stability. We just but what I've discovered, what we're doing is we're looking in the wrong place. Many of us have been looking in the wrong place. We've been looking for stability out there. We've been looking for answers out there. Somebody please tell me what to do. Somebody please make a decision and I will gladly follow it. Somebody please tell me when this will all be over. Somebody please tell me what it's going to look like when it is. Somebody please tell me. Somebody please just make it so that we can have 1 week that feels normal, right? But that's searching outside. We're looking for stability. We're looking for something outside. We're looking to the effect. We're looking to those things outside of ourselves to give us the answer or to provide the stability. So we're seeking amiss, my beloveds. We've been seeking amiss. And so this week's title, I just love how Spirit works last year and this year. This week's title is It's Time for a Tune-Up. Just like your car, right? Your air pressure a little low in your tires? When's the last time you had your oil changed? Has your check engine light come on? Right? So we have the opportunity today, in this moment, here and now, to tune up. It's time for a tune-up. It's time to stop seeking out there and remember to recall, like, where are the answers at, my beloveds? Where are the answers? Within. Where's the stability? Within. The stability is within, and knowing Spirit is all that there is. Spirit, the divine, is all that there is. That who I am remembering who I am, the I am that I am. That Spirit is that we are called, we are invited to tune ourselves up and remember that the stability that we seek, the certainty that we seek, the comfort that we seek is within. It's the only place we can get it. We're not going to find it out there. We have to find it in here first. And so the tune-up piece comes in. Aside from those of you who are here this morning for meditation, when was the last time we meditated? When is the last time that you sat in quiet meditation? When is the last time we turned to prayer, aside from last Sunday? When's the last time that you spoke a spiritual mind treatment, an affirmative prayer for yourself? When is the last time that we visioned, or you visioned for yourself or with another? When's the last time you went to a practitioner and said, you know, I'm struggling right now to see the truth, and I could really use some assistance. I could really use you to see the truth. I would really appreciate it if you would see the truth and know the truth with me and for me. When is the last time we participated in meditation during the week or prayer during the week? This is an opportunity, my beloveds, as we are moving through this together, and it's not just me, it's not just us, but there is this collective that many are experiencing, like, we're tired. Who's tired? Okay? We're tired. Not sick and tired, we're just tired. Kind of being on that wheel, right? Needing a break, taking a moment and thinking and reassessing. It's like, okay, so is this serving me? Is what I'm doing serving me? Are my thoughts serving me? Are the ideas serving me? Is whatever it is that I'm doing mine to do? There's all these questions that are currently up in our society. And Shawnee's meditation this morning on Lamas or Lunasa was so beautiful. It tapped into that is one of the pagan festivals. It's the first of 3 pagan festivals that talks about harvest and assessing what it is, what we've grown so far, what seeds we've planted so far, and what's grown so far, and begin reaping, begin assessing, and then begin gathering what we have sown so far. And so how beautiful it is that that falls on this day as well, that this is an opportunity to really look and see, okay, so here's where I'm at. Here's the situation. Here's where we are together as a community, as society. Here we are. So we have this opportunity to assess, to reassess, to become curious, to ask questions. And it's okay to have more questions than answers. That's perfectly great. Because then where do we take those questions? We take those questions within. And we remember who we are, and we surrender those questions, and we sit in the silence, and we ask, and we listen, and we allow Spirit to speak. We allow Spirit to reveal the answers. And in so doing, we find greater stability. We find greater comfort. We find that, oh, all right, today, this is what I'm called to do. This is what I'm called to be. This is how I'm called to show up. In this moment, this is what's being asked of me. And I can say yes to it because it's not me that's doing it. It is the Spirit within that is performing the work that's been given me to do. Because we're returning to Spirit. We're returning to Source. Seeking God first, and all things are added. Seeking Spirit first, and the answers come. So it's time for a tune-up. Are you ready for a tune-up? Yes? All right. So let's turn together and let's do some meditation this morning together. Let's get ourselves meditated. Not just medicated, but meditated. All right? All right. So I invite you to go ahead and turn within. And my beloveds online, I invite you to do the same. Go ahead and turn within. And I invite you, if you're comfortable, to go ahead and allow your eyes to close. And just simply bring your attention and your awareness to your breath. There's no need to change it. You're just observing your breath, just allowing it to be. Feel the rise and fall of the breath. Feel how it fills your lungs, fills your belly, how it is expanding, and how your body rests as it exhales. And it's not really an expansion and a contraction as much as it is an expansion and a resting. A pause, a resettling, a reorganizing. And as you're noticing your breath, notice that you don't have to concentrate on breathing. You're not having to make your breathing happen. That in fact you are being breathed. Life itself, Spirit itself is breathing you. You don't have to say, "Hey, God, breathe me." It just does. This is an example of the ever-givingness of life, the ever-givingness of God to its beloved creation. And the ever-givingness of God is synonymous with love. Notice that your breath is not being withheld from you, and neither is love. This love is unconditional. It's ever-giving. In the beginning, love. Now, love. Always and forevermore, love. Feel the rise and fall. The in-breath, the out-breath. This is the rhythm of life. Divine harmony. Divine order. Absolute perfection. This is the certainty that we seek. This is the stability that we seek. It's right here. Ever present. Ever available. just takes a moment. To bring ourselves into alignment. To attune to it. To give ourselves a spiritual tune up. Bring your awareness back to your breath. On the next inhale and exhale, I invite you to give thanks. Give thanks for life. Give thanks for love. Give thanks for the equanimity, the peace, the certainty of spirit. Trusting and knowing that regardless of the question, Spirit is and has the answer. And so breathing in again, I invite you to take a nice deep breath, a deep presencing breath. Feel the breath all the way down to the tips of your toes. Feel it expand throughout your entire body temple. Stretch and move as you need to. And then a nice deep exhalation, great big exhalation. And I invite you to presence yourself back here in this time and space, or there online, wherever you are in this time and space. I invite our practitioners and ministers to please stand and surround the sanctuary, including those sitting high watch. Go ahead and spread yourselves out around the sanctuary to make a chamber, please. So before we move into prayer, we're going to do prayer a little bit differently this morning, but before we move into prayer, I want to remind you that Center for Spiritual Living, Riverside Center for Spiritual Living, these beloved practitioners and our core council members, let's have our core council members also please stand and surround the sanctuary. Our beloved core council members are always in prayer for this beloved community and available to you. If you are needing support, please see one of these individuals. After service, please go to the prayer room and receive prayer from Neil or from Shawnee. If you are being called to classes, please know that we've got classes and we have our small groups, our spirit groups starting again in fall. I also want to share with you that beginning this Wednesday, for the next 5 Wednesdays, we will be visioning for our community, for Riverside Center for Spiritual Living, and we'll be doing that online. You can find the link on our website, but we'll be doing that online. as we, over the course of this month, take a pause for guidance. We take a pause for guidance for our community as well as we come together in visioning for the highest idea for Riverside Center for Spiritual Living, because we turn 80 next year, folks. 80. We're the 16th oldest Center for Spiritual Living in all of the organization. What a beautiful legacy that we have moving forward. So it's time to take a pause here and to see what Spirit would have us know as we begin to unfold in the next 80 years, right? For the next 80 years, to catch that high idea. So this morning, we're going to do this a little bit differently. And Jubel, I'm actually going to ask you not to play this morning. We're going to do this prayer a little bit differently this morning. We're doing this as a chamber prayer. And what this means is that the practitioners and the core council members surrounding the sanctuary right now, we are all going to pray at the same time aloud, softly, but we're all going to pray and we're going to create a chamber of prayer. And so if you are seated in the sanctuary, I invite you to just receive this as you are surrounded by our practitioners. And for those of you online at home or wherever you are watching us online, I invite you too to speak spiritual truth, or to know and affirm spiritual truth as we go into this chamber prayer. And so, Matt, in a moment, I'm going to ask you just to mute this so that it's not just me that everybody's hearing. Okay. All right. And so, my beloved practitioners and ministers and core council members, you may please begin. And so what I know right here and right now, there's just this one power, one presence, one infinite eternal being, that this one that I call
surrender. I trust and I know that I surrender. I fall into the arms of love. I surrender. I trust and I know. I surrender. I fall into the arms of love. I surrender. I trust and I know that as I surrender, I fall into the arms of love. I surrender. I trust and I know that as I surrender, I fall into the arms of love. I fall into the arms of love. I fall into the arms of love. I surrender. As I surrender, I fall into the arms of love.
Thank you. Just nice deep breath again, everybody. How we doing? Yeah, I see a lot of thumbs up. I'm seeing like a lot of blissed out, yummy deliciousness here. So I love that. So I do want to remind you that one of our spiritual practices, in addition to prayer, in addition to meditation, in addition to visioning and sacred service and sacred study, is conscious contributions. And so one of the ways that you can practice this sacred practice is via text to give. You can simply text to 951-419-5858, type in the amount you're choosing to contribute and hit send. It's just that easy. It's just like texting a friend. You may also go online to our website, riversidecsl.org, and in the upper right-hand corner, you'll see the word contribute, and you can contribute there. If you are here present with us this morning in the room, Dinah, acting as Vanna, is back there by the mirrored vessel, and you may leave a conscious contribution or make your conscious contribution right back there with the mirrored vessel. Yes, Vicky says that she's blissed out. Yes, wonderful. So those are the easiest ways to make your conscious contribution. Remember too that we do have the Tour More Fund, which supports the buildings and the building and grounds. So if you want to make a contribution to that, use the green envelope here in the sanctuary, or you can do that online as well, or via text to give by simply adding the word more after that. So, yeah, just a nice deep breath. All right, I invite everybody to please stand. I want you to remember that on Wednesday, On Wednesday, we are doing visioning for the community. So I invite you to please join us for visioning for the community. But right now, I invite you to repeat after me. Something wonderful is happening through me right now. It is this thing called love. Love is in my mind. Love is in my body. Love is in everything I do. I am it. I share it. I move love forward. And I receive it because love lives here. Let's sing our love out into the world, shall we? Here we go.
I sing my love. I sing my love. I sing my love into the world. I sing my love. I sing my love. I sing my love into the world. I sing my love. I sing my love. I sing my love into the world. I sing my love. I sing my love. I sing my love into the world. Let's dance our joy. I dance our joy. I dance our joy. I dance our joy into the world. I dance my joy. I dance my joy. I dance my joy into the world. I dance my joy. I dance my joy. I dance my joy into the world. I dance my joy. I dance my joy. I dance my joy into the world. That's what I live my peace. I live my peace. I live my peace. I live my peace into the world. I live my peace. I live my peace. I live my peace into the world. I live my peace. I live my peace. I live my peace into the world. I live my peace. I live my peace. I live my peace into the world. Woo! Thank you for singing along. Have a great Sunday, everybody. Love you. Love.